Yesterday, I was riding my bicycle in a mall, as I do every day, as often as I can, and I saw two people in their late 50s, early 60s, walking around with Obama, like a little button that said 12 on it, and the rainbow, or whatever he has. I don't know what the swirl is. And they had these self-satisfied looks that is enough to make a strong man really angry. I felt like running up to them and saying, are you people insane? You want to vote for the most corrupt administration in history? You know, I don't do that because I have a talk show and it's a free country. And I generally don't confront people in the street. Why do you think the Obama supporters don't care how corrupt this administration is? Why do you suppose the Obama supporters make believe you're a fascist if you point out the corruption that is at a level never before seen in this country? Never. Solandra, you know, about $500 million went up in smoke. Whatever happened to the FBI investigation? Answer, been buried. Somebody called this show and said I was surprised that Obama's FBI would actually raid Solandra once they declared bankruptcy and seized the files. I said, you really think there's going to be a prosecution? They said no. They said Eric Holder raided Solandra to make sure that Obama had his hands on the files so that they could never trace it back into the White House and up the chain of command. And so that's the country you're living through in this country. Why do Obama supporters continue to support him? I could see a person being a Democrat or a liberal, but this is a corrupt regime. This is not just a Democrat or a liberal administration. This is a major league corrupt administration. Chicago is the most corrupt city in the United States of America. A study was recently done proving what people have known going back to Al Capone. We know that it's a corrupt city, and I don't have to point out to you what we mean by that. But when you see a man wrecking the military, when you see a man wrecking every institution that took hundreds of years, collectively hundreds of years to build, you have to ask yourself, why do people walk around with such faces thinking that they're so much smarter than everybody as they're destroying this country?